Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Starflight 2. So rather than take the last leg up to the little nebula up there and see the satellite that murders our faces, let's go ahead and head up this way and see if we can find some Dweenle. I do have nidberries. Glowing yellow. Okay, let me go ahead and scan one of these ships. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, using Endurium. Alright. Let's go ahead and hail him. We'll be friendly. Come on. Respond, please. Hello? Come on. Come on. Alright, I suppose I can talk for a few minutes. It's not like I have anything better to do. This is Scuba Blawa of the Dweenle ship Harwahi. Since you haven't started shooting at us, I assume you want to pump us for information. Fine, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. We perceive that you have some nidberries. Would you please be so kind as to give them to us? Sure! Thank you, thank you. You are too kind. Please accept this shinium. Alright. Was there anything else? Yes, there was. Tell us something about yourselves. Please don't ask us about ourselves. It really is just too depressing. If you'd like some general information, though, I suppose I could tell you about the Legic, though that's pretty depressing, too. Alright. General info. Well, I suppose none of this really matters much. Are you sure you want to hear this? Yes, I do. Okay, well, a few months ago, some creature or thing the Legate call the Ool appeared out of nowhere and began exuding some kind of telepathic control over the Legic. Oops. For some reason, the Ool hasn't bothered us. Of course, why should it want to dominate us? What good are we? Well, we're pretty used to being ignored anyway. The greater the intelligence of the individual Legic, the longer it takes for the Ool to institute its control. There are only about 50 Legic left who haven't been taken over. That's really bad. Those who are taken over immediately cease all communications and become extremely hostile. At first, we just thought they had gotten understandably tired of us. In the past months, tremendous warfare has ensued as the undominated Legic have attempted to find and destroy the Ool, while the dominated ones try to defend it. Many billions of lives have been lost in the fighting. Oh, this is getting rather depressing. Come on, more. The Legic are normally a thoughtful and peaceful race. Sometimes they were even nice to us. Can you believe that? They hold sacred above all else their science and philosophy, which are essentially one and the same. Of course, you're probably not the least bit interested in Dweenle science and philosophy. Why should you be? I actually am. In their most sacred of places, and the hub of their entire civilization, is the Halls of Memory, a vast structure that houses the total sum of all Legic learning. Control of this place means great destructive power, and the remaining Legic are afraid that the Ool will get control of it. Since the Legic who programmed the Guardian knew that he too would soon be under the Ool's control, he created a transmitter key, then he hid the transmitter and killed himself. Since we Dweenle are the only others around, he left the location of the key transmitter with us. Do you mind sharing that? Well, just a little bit. I guess he didn't trust us. Not that I blame him, because the Legate who told us the location of the key transmitter told it to us in the form of a riddle, thinking that we wouldn't be smart enough to figure it out. Okay. That's it for me. I'm out of here.
Commander, Gnunk crewman Nern here. I protest your non-aggressive attitude. This is not befitting to a Gnunk.
I don't know how long that takes to piss them off, but Nern, I'm sorry. We had to. And now I need to find them again. Alright, let's see. Encounters. Come on. Fine, maybe I'll go up to one of their homeworlds. Alright, let's see. Is it the top one? I think it is the top one. Well, 96, 199. There we go. So they seem to only get pissed off at the end of a conversation. Hurrah, hurrah! It's your best friend and lifelong pal, AuldDragon. We knew you would come back. Now you will never have to leave us. Isn't that wonderful? I am Dweenle Scuba Blawa. I look forward to receiving the nidberries you have brought for me. You are a true friend, AuldDragon. I am, that's true. I am a true friend. I suppose he was probably right about us not being able to figure out the riddle, but as far as I know, nobody's ever cared enough to try. Anyway, here's the riddle he left with us. Round a fallen star of 4 is a world of humming stones. Here where nothing meets nothing, the transmitter awaits our return. Pretty stupid riddle, huh? No? Not that you probably care one way or the other, but we told all this to another ship of aliens, who, by the way, were much nicer than you are. Their ship was called the Eltar Esh. Well, I suppose none of this really okay, so... Other beings? Well, I'm afraid all I know is some rather general information about the Legate. It's not very interesting, but I suppose I could tell you anyway if you were interested in general information. But I guess you're probably not. Trade? Trade? Well, I guess we used to trade with the Legate. Anyway, they used to feel sorry for us and gave us things. I guess that's trade. I could tell you more about them if you wanted some general information. I like the lampshading that they do. The past. I don't want to think about the past. That's when we used to be happy. Well, not happy exactly, but less wretchedly miserable than we are now. Actually, come to think of it, I suppose we've always been this wretchedly miserable. Well, I still don't want to think about the past. Alright, bye-bye.
Commander, crewman Nern here. I once again protest your non-hostile attitude.
Commander, crewman Dweenle Weoop here. I think the rest of the crew hate me. No, that's only Nern. That's only Nern. Alright. So let's get out of the encounter. Round a let's actually... So we're going to have Dweenle past? Yes, Dweenle in past. Okay. Okay. Round a fallen star of 4. Here where nothing let's see, no, is a world of humming stones. Where nothing meets nothing. Okay. Okay, the transmitter awaits our return. Alright, so we got that. So that sounds like it could be this. A fallen star of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that one is fallen out of the row. And we have not actually been down there. I have not been down there. There might actually be some colonizable worlds down there. And in fact, I think there are, because I have not been there. So this could be an interesting opportunity. I got tons of money. I don't mind a hefty penalty. Let's just go ahead and jump down there. Okay, you guys came back. I don't have any more nid berries. I'm sorry. Jump pod, and because this is going to be a cluster, this should count as a cluster. Let's go right there. Let's see, 65. That's not great. Missed the target site. Alright. By how far? Not by that much. Alright, 104.17. Okay, I'm not actually sure which one we went into. Okay, we did go into that one. Alright. Boy, that's a fast planet. It's all the way on the other side of its orbit. It's frozen. We'll check it. Probably isn't worth colonizing. Logging. Fluorine compounds, methane hydrosphere. No, not really. Alright. Next one, we'll go to the 3 non-fallen ones. burst. 3 to 6. All right. So there's nothing colonizable here. Yeah. Nothing at all. The frozen world is outside the range. And there's absolutely nothing there. Wow. All right. But what about down here? All right, 5 to 8. Biodensity 100. All right. Nothing there. Nothing there. That is a molten world, so let's check all these rock worlds. Nitrogen, oxygen, and water. All right. 1.52 G. It's not great. Very thin atmosphere. Arctic to tropical. Calm. All right. Go ahead and log this planet. I need to get to my list of names. I didn't want to log a planet that wouldn't have been suitable. This one we might get penalized for, but if we do, then we can always swing by here and get it for reals. All right, let's go ahead and log it. This will be Exogemini. So I'm guessing that the humming stones, I think those are in the manual as a creature. So I'm thinking that the one, that innermost one, is going to be the one with the humming stones on it. Methane, hydrogen, cyanide, ammonia compounds. Nope. Want the navigator. 100% minerals, though. Okay. Pretty sure this one is not going to be suitable. Ammonia, hydrogen, water. 6.52 G. Yeah, a little bit on the large side. All right. And what about this one? Nitrogen, oxygen, water. 2G. Thin atmosphere. Temperature is inferno. Global weather is calm. So, yeah. It does have nitrogen and oxygen and water, but it's a little too hot for us. Just a little bit. Just a tad. All right. So let's assume that this is the world of humming stones. Here where nothing meets nothing. Latitude 0, nothing. Longitude 0, nothing. How we know which longitude is the right point, I don't know. But I suppose you could just go along the equator and look for things. But let's try. Let's go. Worst that could happen is that we're wrong. Volcanic rocks, steaming vents, boiling pools, and flowing lava with spongy carpet lifeform. So I'm not actually seeing anything. Humming rock. It's worth 0. Let's describe it. A creature resembling a large, solid-looking rock. It is coarse and gray and like granite, and it is veined with brown and silvery lines. This lifeform exhibits absolutely no behaviors, with the one exception that it hums continuously. Periodically, and for no apparent reason, this humming seems to grow louder and more energetic. The rhythm and melody of the humming seem strikingly similar to an off-key rendition of an ancient song known as the Gilligan's Island theme. Well, we gotta take one. Your ship. Oh. This was not there before. Remains of a Lowarian encampment that is about 2 years old. A message. Guardian transmitter. Alright. Let's get the message first. To any who may come after us, we have built this structure and stopped here to rest and repair our ship. We have studied the Guardian transmitter key and have made a duplicate for our own needs. We shall leave the original here in case we are unsuccessful and any other attempts are made after us. Now we shall proceed on to the Halls of Memory, and hopefully this time we shall be able to get past the Guardian satellite. If we are unsuccessful, then it will be too late for our race. Whoever you are, if you are not Uhl, good luck, and wish us luck if you can. Captain of the Eltar Esh. Oh. Let's go ahead and record that. Alright, Guardian transmitter. Go ahead and pick it up. Let's hope that we succeed, because if we don't, we may be in trouble. The universe may be in trouble. Go ahead and launch. Alright, we got the Guardian transmitter. Now we need to get back up there to the north. I wonder if those 2 stars would count as a thing. Let's try it. Alright, let's jump pod. Alright, let's proceed. Oh no. Oh no. Not very accurate. Alright. Let's go, though! Hey, the jump was successful! Okay. So we want to get to... I think it was 131,219. I'm really surprised that it was successful, honestly. Alright, there it is. Alright. don't know if we just, like, move past it. Yes. Okay. Initiate an orbital maneuver. There we go. Alright. So yeah, you just can't initiate orbital orbit without it. Alright. So 0% bio. We got nitrogen, oxygen, water, nickel, promethium, iron, analysis, 1G, subarctic to temperate, moderate global weather. No civilization detected. Alright. But we have been here before. In the future. So let's see. 135. Alright. Down we go. Once again. And there we are. Oh! Commander, we have a summary of the Legic information to present to you. I think we're going to have to find out... Oh, nope, I cannot. I cannot find out what that is next time. But those are the Legic. Upon arriving at the Halls of Memory, you find a group of 48 Legic scientists who tell you that they are the last of their kind. All of the other Legic have become Uhl's Legic. Uhl's Legic. Uhl's Legic. Uhl Legic. Ulek. Dominated telepathically by the Uhl. Over a meal of mashed Screepa bugs and Drixian fish wine, the remaining Legic explain their situation and tell you about the Uhl. So it could be Lek, like... The GH could be silent, like, you know, a few other words. I don't know, like, there's no pronunciation key, so I don't know if it's Legic or Lek. I think pronouncing it Legic, I think, kind of disguises a little more about what's coming, which is one reason why I went for it. They tell you that it is actually a tremendous creature whose molecules are spread out over many parsecs of space. They have learned that the Uhl's body is bound together by faint electromagnetic energy. This is disrupted by electromagnetic waves generated by sentient life forms. In order to combat this, the Uhl takes over whichever type of sentience is most suitable. It then tunes the sentience to its own frequencies and uses them in the manner of antibodies to keep its body free of other sentients. The Legic scientists tell you that they were once able to establish contact of a sort with the Uhl, but all they were able to pick up was an overwhelming disdain and loathing of their type of life form. They tell you that the Uhl has numerous ganglia, or nerve centers, with one primary one which travels around its body. This brain, though, seems all but invulnerable to their standard weaponry. The Legic tell you that they attempted in desperation a dangerous experiment where they opened an extra-dimensional portal to the future in the hope of escaping through it. Unfortunately, the Uhl's Legic gained control of it, and the Uhl somehow managed to create an offspring or offshoot of itself and sent it through the portal to your time period. This the Legic gravely apologize for. The Legic learned all this, they tell you, from another ship from your time, which managed to find its way through the portal. The ship was called the Eltar Esh, and was manned by a race of gentle plant people called the Lowar. The Legic tell you that the Lowar, taking some weapons technology with them, left to go back to their own time, but were ambushed and badly damaged by the Uhl's Legic. Ultimately, they managed to reach the portal, but the Legic didn't believe that the Eltar Esh could have made it through in one piece. The Legic provide you with a data cube similar to the one they gave to the Lowar, which contains a substantial amount of their technical knowledge. They also tell you that until recently, they had a plan to destroy the Uhl, which involved using a specifically built device which would cause a massive disruption of the Uhl's electromagnetic field. Unfortunately, there were two halves to the device, and one half was on a planet that was overrun by the Ool's Legic before they could use it. This was a powerful artificial intelligence designed to meld with the weapon half and orchestrate the attack. Legic explained that they no longer know where it is or what has become of it. They tell you that their one remaining hope lies in a desperate plan to trigger a supernova of a small cluster of 6 yellow stars where they believe the brain center to be. Finally, the Legic explained that since they will surely be overcome by the Ool if their plan is not successful, they will have no use for the Ool half-weapon. This being the case, they give it to you in the unlikely hope that you can find a use for it. I wonder why they didn't give it to the Eltar Ash. Alright. Tremendous vaulted and domed structure of black stone veined with silver. Identification, the Halls of Memory. Legic Data Repository. Alright. So we actually got to see some Legic. Actually, nope. Okay, so just getting close to them will we'll redo it. Alright, so, Gorzek might look a little familiar. I think we have a pretty good idea where the artificial intelligence may have gone to. Just skip through all of this. Alright. Okay, but when we come back next time, we have the, should have the weapon. There's a data cube. There's the Ool weapon. There's our Guardian transmitter. There's our messages. Trying to see if it will tell us where our... So I'm not sure if we've gotten the weapons yet, or if we need to go back to Starport. I think we need to go back to Starport. Anything need repairs? No, and it doesn't tell us what levels they are. All right. Okay, well... We'll be launching ourselves. I think we do need to go back to Starport to get the Legic technology installed on our ship. But that is going to have to wait until next time. See you then, everyone.